Hey peeps, what's up? Munchie here, back with another video. And if you're doing an install of a subwoofer on your Ford Mustang and you're looking for a good ground spot, let me tell you, you have one from the factory in the trunk. So pop up your trunk and right here you will have a plastic piece going all over up till here. Pop out that piece, and then on the back, this is near the passenger side. You have a similar spot on the driver side as well, but herein you can see you have this bolt, and this is a ground. Here it is. We are going to test it out. I do have a detailed video link in the description to find the best ground for your car when you're installing a subwoofer. But here it is. This is our digital multimeter and it is set to ohms. We have set it to the lowest available ohms which this multimeter can read, and of course we did touch the terminal leads together, and this red one is connected to the battery up front through a jerry rig way. The black terminal here, the black terminal for the digital multimeter, I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it on this bolt. I'm going to get a reading on my digital multimeter, and that, my dear friends, is 0.7 ohms. Now when I touched these two leads together, this one and the jerry rigged one which is connected to the battery terminal up front, it was 0.7, which means this ground is good. Similarly, this bolt on the driver side, if I touch the terminal here, go to the multimeter, bam, there it is, 0.7 as well. And if you want to use something below, here it is. This is another piece here on the 2013 Ford Mustang. If I touch the terminal here for the digital multimeter, the test lead, go to my digital multimeter, it is still reading 0.7 ohms as well. If you do not want to use any of these, then you'll have to scrape off some paint and then try to read that. Here it is. I'm trying to read from this specific spot where the paint is coming off, and it is still reading 0.7. So all these are good ground connection terminals with the least resistance for installing a subwoofer on your Ford Mustang and giving a good ground to the amplifier. In fact, here is another one which I found. So this one is again on the driver side, and this is where I think the subwoofer for the Shaker 1000 system actually goes in, and this is the bolt I am talking about, this one right here. Let's try to touch this and go on the digital multimeter, bam, there it is, 0.7 ohms as well. So again, another good spot for grounding or providing ground to your amplifier on the Ford Mustang. And this is how we are testing it out. We have disconnected the negative battery terminal, and this is our jerry rigged wire which is connected to the red test lead on our digital multimeter, and we touched both of those together. The reading which we got was 0.7, and now we're getting the same reading on these screws inside the Ford Mustang. So again, those are awesome, great spots for amplifier ground from the factory without drilling any holes on the Ford Mustang. This here is a 2013. Now if you're planning to mount your subwoofer behind one of these backrests, then you might be looking for a ground from somewhere here. So this is the back seat. I of course have removed the bottom part, and there are two spots herein where you can get a good ground. One is over here. So this is the child seat harness. You have to remove it, and back there is a pretty good ground. And then another good ground is this bolt over here is also another good ground. So this is on the front of the seat, right where you have the clip to undo the front seat. Right beside that, this also is a good ground. And another good ground is here where your rear seat, the other side of the backrest, goes in. That is also a good ground. Again, make sure you are putting your ground below this bolt and the washer so that it is a stable, solid connection. So this bolt